The jungle held its breath beneath the weight of dawn. Shafts of pale light pierced the thick canopy, casting dancing shadows across the forest floor. Silent and unseen, a tiger crept through the undergrowth. Its muscles rippled with controlled strength. Hunger gnawed at its belly, driving every movement with deadly focus. Eyes burned with intent as it stalked a wild boar rooting in the soft soil. The unsuspecting prey unaware of the predator's approach, the tiger moved with the grace and power that made it the king of the jungle. Every step brought the tiger closer, its paws falling softly upon leaves and earth, blending into the sounds of rustling branches and the distant calls of waking birds. The boar's snout dug deeper, searching for food, oblivious to the silent storm preparing to strike. In this deadly game of cat and mouse, the stage was set and the drama of survival was about to unfold. Breath shallow, the tiger waited, poised in perfect stillness, its lithe body tensed, ready to spring. Time seemed to stand still as the hunt reached its climax. With a flick of its tail, a flash of white under its belly, the tiger vanished forward, lunging with the speed of lightning. Jaws snapped shut on the boar's back. The boar let out a startled cry that echoed through the jungle. Claws slashed. The tiger felt the satisfying crunch of muscle and bone beneath its teeth. The taste of victory was sweet on its tongue. But wait, something shifted amidst the chaos of the struggle. A low growl rumbled in the tiger's chest, a primal alarm that sent shivers down its spine. From the edge of its vision, it saw a dark shape emerge, a hidden threat that had been watching, waiting for this moment. The ground trembled beneath heavy steps. The tiger's ears picked up the sound of crashing undergrowth. Emerging from the murky depths of a nearby river was a massive crocodile. Drawn by the commotion, its cold eyes burning with hunger, locked onto the struggling tiger and the prey it had captured. In an instant, the tiger's victory turned to panic. The crocodile's jaws opened wide, revealing rows of brutal teeth that glinted like daggers in the morning light. The tiger's heart pounded against its ribs, its breath coming in ragged gasps. It tried to retreat, but the swampy ground betrayed it, sucking at its paws with every desperate stride. The wild boar, sensing its chance for freedom, bolted into the thick brush. The predator became the prey in the blink of an eye. The crocodile lunged, propelling itself forward with a burst of speed. Water sprayed in all directions as it snapped its jaws. The tiger leapt aside, its muscles screaming in protest. Its claws tore at the mud, fighting for purchase on the treacherous ground. The tiger fled, racing through the dense undergrowth. Heart pounding, breath ragged, every instinct screaming at it to keep moving, to keep running. The sounds of pursuit echoed through the jungle. The crocodile's heavy steps and the crashing of vegetation close behind. The tiger burst into a clearing, momentarily catching its breath. Glancing back, it saw the crocodile hesitate at the edge of the trees, its eyes gleaming with predatory intent. The chase was far from over. Adrenaline surged through the tiger's veins, urging it to keep moving. With a final burst of energy, it disappeared into the thicket, its striped form melting away into the green labyrinth. The crocodile, thwarted but not defeated, watched the tiger disappear into the trees, its patience unbroken, hunger unsatisfied. It turned back toward the river, leaving the remnants of the unfinished hunt behind. The jungle's stillness returned, hiding the brutal dance of survival beneath its green veil. The tiger, shaken and scarred, found refuge in the dense undergrowth. Its once proud gait now a bit unsteady, its breaths still ragged, the thrill of the chase echoing in its bones. The encounter had been close, too close for comfort. Every instinct screamed danger, urging it to flee. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, painting the jungle in hues of gold and green, the tiger began to shake off the after effects of the adrenaline rush. It licked its wounds, both physical and emotional, the taste of fear and exertion lingering in its mouth. Slowly, it started to move, not with the confident grace it usually exuded, but with a cautious awareness that today, the jungle had taught it a harsh lesson in humility. The memory of the crocodile's cold reptilian stare burned in its mind, a reminder of the day it had come so close to losing its life. The tiger knew it couldn't stay in one place for too long. The scent of danger still lingered in the air. So it set off, moving through the dense foliage with a newfound wariness in its step. As it ventured deeper into the jungle, the tiger began to regain its composure. It was a creature of instinct, of power and grace, and it would not be deterred by a single close call. It padded softly on the forest floor, its movements fluid, its muscles coiled with restrained power. The jungle once again became its domain. The tiger's journey through the emerald maze led it to a watering hole. The sight of the cool, reflecting water brought a sense of calm. Taking a long drink, it felt the soothing water trickle down its throat, quenching its thirst and washing away some of the tension from its frame. As it stood there, bathed in the dappled sunlight filtering through the leaves, it seemed to shake off the events of the morning, reaffirming its position as the apex predator. Yet, beneath the surface, something had shifted. The tiger walked on, its head held high, its stripes shimmering like burnished armor. It moved through the undergrowth with a controlled power, each step a testament to its strength and agility. The incident with the crocodile had shaken it, yes, but it had also served as a stark reminder of the price of complacency in a world where every sunrise was a gamble, every shadow could conceal a threat. And as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of amber and violet, the tiger found a secluded spot to rest. It curled up, its powerful muscles relaxing, its breathing slowing to a steady pace. But even in sleep, its senses were alert. Its ears twitched at the rustle of leaves, its whiskers vibrated, sensing the slightest shift in the air. For the tiger, there was no true rest, only a brief pause before the cycle of survival began anew. The night deepened, the jungle alive with nocturnal sounds, the symphony of crickets, the distant calls of nocturnal birds. The tiger slept on, its dreams filled with hunts and shadowed chases. Unseen, unheard, it slumbered, ready to awaken with the first rays of dawn, renewed and vigilant. What the tiger didn't know was that somewhere in the shadowy depths of the jungle, the crocodile watched. Patient, relentless, it had sensed the tiger's retreat and followed, keeping a safe distance, always hidden. Now it waited, observing the sleeping giant, its cold eyes gleaming with a predatory light. The crocodile was biding its time, assessing, planning. It knew the tiger's strength and agility, but it also knew that even the mightiest of predators could be taken by surprise. As the first fingers of dawn began to touch the horizon, the tiger stirred. It yawned, stretching, shaking off the last vestiges of sleep. Slowly it rose, its muscles rippling beneath its sleek coat. The tiger was awake, ready to face a new day, unaware that danger lurked close by, waiting for its moment to strike. The crocodile, sensing the tiger's awakening, submerged back into the murky water. It melted into the dark depths, becoming one with the shadows. It had chosen to wait, to bide its time until the stars were replaced by the pale light of dawn. Now, with the tiger alerted, it slipped away, leaving no trace of its presence. The jungle was a silent witness to this tense drama, holding its breath as predator and prey prepared for their next moves. The tiger, forever vigilant, forever on guard, ready to face whatever challenges the day might bring. And the crocodile, patient, cunning, lurking in the depths, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Their paths intertwined in a deadly game of survival, played out under the watchful gaze of the ancient trees. If this untold story of nature's harsh truth left you breathless, hit that like button, drop your thoughts below, and subscribe for more gripping encounters from the wild. What would you do, caught between predator and predator? Join us again, and together we'll explore more of these unforgiving, unseen battles.